1 month out of the release of Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever, Marvel Studios released some character posters from the film, along with a new featurette. The featurette focused heavily on Chadwick Boseman's character T'Challa and the impact Chad made on the cast and film. Coogler also took the opportunity of introducing the MCU to Namor, first and oldest mutant in the comic books. The actors of the film are emotionally invested into the project. Chadwick Boseman understood the importance of the character and the world of Wakanda. This film just won't be a tribute to him, but the world he was creating with this character.
Hello there, Joel from Real Talk Movies here. I'd like for you to give this video a thumbs up and hit the like button if you can. Help me reach my sub goal by hitting that red subscribe button. Click that bell button to get notified every time I upload a video. Now let's get on to today's topic.
Wright spoke in a new featurette. It was to introduce a new underwater world into the MCU. The underwater kingdom of Talokan has their protector like Wakanda did. The main story for this film seems to be centered around the protecting nature of these nations and empires. Namor goes to a certain extremes to defend his people. T'Challa tries to introduce his people to avoid war. The takeaway from the trailer so far was about establishing legacies versus ambition. The ambition reflects well with Shuri and her addiction to working and improving her technology. Shuri is surrounded by all kinds of new technology that wasn't even there during the Infinity Saga. While she's focused on making new and better tech, she also doesn't forget about the legacies of her older brother. Wright expressed how she would try and maintain a spiritual connection with Chadwick Boseman in this interview with Entertainment Weekly. "I always carried him in every scene. I would always ask, bro, what do you think? And just try to keep a spiritual connection. He means everything to me, and he's the reason why I'm here. He picked me to be his sister, so I couldn't have done this journey without him." A big elephant in the room when describing Namor is the similarities he shares with Aquaman from DC Comics. Jason Momoa made his debut as Aquaman in 2018 in the film directed by James Wan. While Aquaman is the ruler of Atlantis, Namor rules over Talokan. Comic book fans can't help but notice the similarities, however. Even Namor actor Huerta took note in explaining their differences in an interview with Total Film. Namor is very different from Aquaman. Jason is a fantastic actor and he's great at making that character. These two characters are so different. Their motivations are the opposite. I mean, it's an honor to be compared with different actors, but I think that this time people are going to find out that we are speaking about different things. Nothing but respect for Jason Momoa's Aquaman from Huerta. I think that what he mentions here on the differences are key. Aquaman seeks to bring his world into the surface world to unite rather than divide. Namor is kind of going towards the other direction and seeks to protect his people from the surface world at all costs, so he causes a lot of division. I'm so excited to see Namor in live action because of how many Marvel characters are connected to him. Huerta goes on to explain how Namor's demeanor may put off certain heroes in the MCU. Namor is going to be a character with passion and has a fiery temper, but comes from a protector's position. Namor is strong and is seen like a god to his people. Huerta explained in the interview how all this could be a facade put up by Namor himself, but at the same time he's sensitive. He has this philosophy that the king is not a ruler. The king is the first servant of the people. He has to serve his people, he has to protect his people. This aspect is new for the character. Wakanda and Talokan are two large and advanced nations in the MCU, and going to war would set massive ramifications. Conflict is simply out of principles of Wakanda versus those of Namor and the Talokan people. Producer Nate Moore of the films tells Total Film about the conflict between these two great powers. These two isolation nations are incredibly powerful, probably more powerful than any other nations in the world. Figuring out how they can both coexist, the film is very much about Wakanda opening up its borders to some degree and impacting Namor's world in that way that's unexpected. Namor comes to Wakanda with a proposal that's not unlike one of the 5 families coming with the proposal, and Wakanda is having to figure out how to negotiate with this world power that isn't afraid of it, frankly. Will Wakanda and Talokan be able to find peace or reach to a stalemate? With Namor rumored not to be the main villain, I think that's very possible. Also, Namor might be an aggressive antagonist for the film, but that all fits with his anti-hero persona from the comics. The film debuts in exactly 1 month on November 11th. Tell me in the comments how excited you are to see Namor debut in Wakanda Forever.
Leave this video a like and subscribe for more videos. Check out some of my other videos or the playlist on your screen right now. This has been Joel from Real Talk Movies. See you soon.